up, baby broski?
What it do, baby?
Hey, man, another solo.
Another solo, man.
Back at the boys.
Hey, the block is hot. You know?
The hot is black.
It's a hot block.
It's a black hot. It's a hot block.
It's fucking Thursday, baby.
Thursday in this joint. You fighting this weekend?
The Third World War has started.
Wow.
You know?
Hey, we're about a weekend. And the first day wasn't even looking that good.
Not even a good look.
And
no. And we in here recording a podcast, you know?
And I don't even know what that is even remotely like.
You know?
Like, so many people are making those, like, World War III joke memes.
Yeah.
But do you even know you're in a world war while you're in it yet?
It's not a world war yet.
Oh, obviously it's not yet. I mean, we're so fresh. But do you know you're in it, like...
I think when it's happening, yeah. Yeah.
But it's not like a Monday you're like, oh, we're not in it. And then a Tuesday you're like, yeah, we're in it.
We started. Yeah.
I don't know if it's that.
I'm pretty sure it's a pretty aggressive, like, change, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Hopefully we won't have to find out. Hopefully this shit will be fucking over with soon. You know?
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know really that much about it, but dude, it's crazy. I mean,
wild shit.
It's wild that you just can't fucking be where you be.
Yeah. Well, it's like
a power move, and it's like,
oh yeah,
controlling things, and then
that's
like
all that
what happened for that to even start.
It's like, it's just Putin trying to show how big his dick is, you know?
Well, yeah.
Like, that's what he's, I don't know. It's crazy. But, yeah, so we got that going on. But yeah, this weekend.
Yeah, you fight this weekend in Lakeland, Florida for COPA AMERICA. Dude, that's big, dude. You've never done one not here. I mean, you've only done one.
I've only done one here.
So everything is a new record.
Yeah, everything's different.
You've never had a second fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You only ever have your second fight.
That's very true. And you only have your first one that's not in your hometown one time. First. Ever. Exactly.
This is literally a limited edition fight.
And then also, probably most likely, first absolute I'm going to compete in.
Oh, wow. The boy?
I think I'm going to do it, dude.
Okay.
Like,
now, just for the listeners, you guys don't know this, but...
You know?
What?
Truck it.
Truck it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right.
Yeah. Just switching it up a little.
So why would you go for the absolute?
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
So, there might happen to be a little bit of prize money.
Yeah.
Right?
How much is that?
I mean, there's some cheddar involved. I mean,
you start off with A. You got to move past A. You got to move past B.
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
No. D. No. E. No. F.
No.
G. It's one G.
One of them. Got one G.
One G on the table.
Fucking 000 out here, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
That's intense.
That's a lot. That's crazy.
Now, if you win the absolute.
Okay, we're getting wild here.
Okay.
First off, getting wild. Getting a little crazy.
If you win the absolute, I mean,
the roof on that place
night on the town is your oyster. Is the saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, the roof.
Cherry panty red night.
Yeah, bring out the red panties.
With oysters or something.
There's aphrodisiacs in there, for sure.
I don't know him, but...
Okay. You don't want to.
I'm Desiac.
Yeah, me? They call me Afro.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the roof in that place coming off. You know? Popping that hole open.
Yeah, dude, I literally cannot wait to witness history. I mean, everything about your journey is history, dude.
It's history.
You're literally breaking all boundaries.
Yeah.
Because someone like you... Okay, so...
What you mean? What you mean?
I mean, you're doing great things. Great things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I'm actually really excited. I'm like the last one, I'm not going to lie. Last night I went through my the videos and the pictures of everything from the competition, and I started to get nervous, I think, and kind of anxious in my head, getting into that mindset of all right, once you get on there, it's their main goal is ripping your head off too.
Yeah.
You know, putting myself in that mindset or whatever. But I feel a lot more confident about this competition than I did last time. The first one. So I feel really good. My weight's been really good. Training has been really good.
Dude, not gonna lie, and not in a gay way, but you look good right now, dude.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
like,
it.
Not only like your movement looks real well, but your body looks the best I've seen your body.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best shapes I've been in, I think.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, seriously. Like, and not trying, like, my muscles.
And like back in the day when you were just lifting and stuff.
Yeah.
Your upper body looked okay.
Yeah.
But like your middle looked a little fluffy.
Yeah.
Like mine does.
Yeah.
But now.
Yeah.
I can see like the future of what your body's going to look like. You know, like the transition phase in between lifting and you start to gain muscle.
Yeah.
And the person's on a diet and they're starting to lean down.
Like you
can see the future. You can see the
this is
structure.
like the beginning of the cut, basically.
Yeah. It's kind of like how Brett's body changed.
Yeah.
Brett was fluffy boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A burly boy.
Has some weight on. Hey, knew how to throw it around though.
Yeah, he had a structure and he can move that thing.
Yeah.
Quick, you know? You're in that transition phase where you can really, like, if you commit to this lifestyle and like really taking care of your body, this is the worst it's ever gonna look.
Yeah. No, that's a
wild.
crazy thing to think about.
And this might be the, like,
again, this is the best I have felt, first off, but I think this is also the best I've looked. And if it's not, it's been 6 or 8 years probably, when I was like in high school or something, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I definitely haven't. I feel leaned out. I feel like the muscle I had built over the last year has stayed on, because I haven't been really going to the gym other than like cardio stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like the muscle I've held on to really well, but I've leaned quite a bit. So I'm losing a lot of the excess, you know, the fat and everything like that on top of that.
Now, like, honestly, like, I mean, we're no fucking nutritionists or anything like that, but what would you, like, attribute that to in your lifestyle right now? Like, as far as, like, leaning down. Obviously, you're training, but you're not training a stupid amount or anything.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though, man. It's like, I think my diet change has been a big deal. I think that's a huge thing. Eating just healthier, period. And I'm not even, like, eating the healthiest I should be or how I want to be.
Yeah.
But I'm eating a lot healthier than I was. So I think that's a big deal. I think the no alcohol thing has been really, really good for me, too.
That honestly is, like...
Because
I can commend you that, because, like, you've committed to that really heavily.
Yeah.
Like, you've drank non-alcoholic beer, like, fishing and whatnot, but...
Yeah.
Dude, you've stayed very true to this.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, man. It's like, if I'm gonna do it...
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have... In the back of my head, it's like, I don't want to have, like, an excuse or, like, something that I can fall back on and be like, oh, well, I was drinking, you know, before this competition or whatever.
Are you saying you don't want the John Jones effect?
That's exactly what I want.
You don't want the party lifestyle in case you have to fall back to something you don't want to crutch. Yeah. You want to live off of the sweat equity that you've put into the sport. Yeah,
for sure.
Commendable, dude.
Yeah. So I'm fucking stoked about that. I feel really good. I feel my head is in a really good place right now. But I think also just the fact that the amount... I don't think I ever realized, like, the amount of work jiu-jitsu is. Yeah. It's a lot, dude. Mm-hmm. Whether you think about it or not, you are constantly moving your body. Yeah. And that's, in my case, 155 pounds. You know? That's like constant movement. You're constantly pushing somebody else off or whatever you're doing. Yeah. And moving so, like, weight. Moving weight, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, there's that. But, like, I mean, shit, after doing, like, hardcore rolling sessions and, like, dude, just drenched, bro. And I think that has a lot to do with it, too. Like, with the diet, the no alcohol, and then that, I'm burning off the bad shit, you know, that has been in my body. So I'm getting all that stuff cut off. Yeah. But I'm not adding anything to it because I'm eating well.
Now, with that being said, I will tell you this. Since I have a bad habit of this, and I can, like, really talk to it. Don't get into the habit of thinking, oh, I earned this bad thing. Yeah. So don't do this, like, really good session on a Monday at Rich's garage and then fucking, I earned this cake. See, I think I self-admit I do that way too fucking much. I'll be like, yo, I earned this fucking
ice cream or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. If you're going to make a choice like that, at least make it as healthy as you possibly can, or as, like, less detrimental to you as possible.
See, I think I'm kind of the opposite in the way, because I feel like after training really hard, I want to eat healthy. Yeah. Because I'm like, all right,
let's keep this going.
Yeah, like, it makes me feel good about what I just did by eating well. Yeah. You know? So, like, when when I leave training or whatever, and it's like, damn, that was fucking tough. Let's go get something to eat. I want to go get something like really good and healthy for me.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I am like,
Everybody's
that won't fucking
indulgent.
hurt.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, oh, that's just one. You know.
Now I will tell you this: it'll be way less hurtful for you than me. Age wise, you just have the youth factor on your side. You weigh less.
Yeah.
You know, but you're going against people bigger than you, so you are working harder, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, and like you're still so new into the sport that you probably burn more calories than we do because you're tense in certain moments when like you don't know yet that you can be a little
could be relaxed.
So it's like what is so beneficial on top of all that is like you're like a child in this. In the sport, and I mean that in a really good way. Like you see a little kid on a skateboard, they're not scared.
Yeah.
Because they don't know to be scared.
Yeah.
You're not as nervous as like other people because like you don't know to be nervous because you just go out there and perform.
Yeah. I think what you said the other day too, like when we were in the car, I think it was in the car when we were talking about the absolute, and you were just like, "What the fuck do you have to lose?" Yeah. And I was like, I mean, I've literally only had one competition.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like, what does it matter?
Yeah.
You know? Like, shit, if anything, I'm going to get more, you know, I'll get more experience on the mat. Yeah. What the fuck does it matter, dude? Like, I'm not, that's cool. I already posted a picture of me losing the first one on Instagram. I don't give a shit. You know, like, whatever, dude.
Right now, it's all about experience. And, dude, like, you've obviously gone against people in the training room, bigger and smaller than you. Mm-hmm. And in an absolute, you'll absolutely have that factor of you don't know who's going to be like first round. If you're going to have somebody that's 300 pounds, or if you're going to have somebody that's like 115.
Yeah.
And the weight even doesn't even matter on top of that because this is absolute.
Right.
They could be a black belt or they could be a white belt.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. Or they're like. Their weakness could be your strength and vice versa. Mm-hmm. Like their strength could be your weakness and you could be fucked right off.
Yeah.
But you're very much there's another similar situation going on in MMA right now. Bobby Green. Bobby Green is fighting Islam Makhachev.
Yeah.
And
that's this Friday.
That was last Saturday.
Sorry. Yeah, Saturday. This past Saturday.
Yeah, and we don't know how that went yet. Even though this is in the future. Somebody DM us.
It went well.
For one of them.
Somebody.
The winner did great, though.
Yeah, the winner won.
Not going to lie.
The winner won.
The loser could definitely work on that one
There's
thing.
some improvements that could be made.
Yeah. But,
you know,
with all that being said, you're basically the Bobby Green of this thing. Like, you could play upset.
Yeah.
Dude, they've seen absolutely crazier things happen, but, like... You're at the point that you start this, you'll roughly be like 2.5 months at the absolute, something like that, 2.5 months.
Yeah,
dude, that like, what if you tap a black belt? I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there, dude.
I mean,
if you tap a black belt, absolutely, I'll give you $100.
100, 100, 2 dubs.
I give you 2 dubs.
All right, I respect. I'm holding you to it.
Yeah, I'll be like 2 dubs in this thing. You see these?
Yeah,
twisted.
Out here.
You know what happens when they twist these fangs?
Yo, we out here. Nah, man,
I'll give you a shirt.
Very excited. One of those ones?
Yeah, I mean,
some people suck shirts.
We only have a few left, but I'll give you one and maybe a sticker if you are nice on the car ride back.
Well, there goes that.
You're like, because I planned on fucking shit up.
Yeah, dude. I'm super, super stoked, man. It's
dude,
good. It's really good.
Monday
felt fucking good.
Yeah.
I just twisted my neck so weird. Don't know why I did that. Did you see that? Weird. But
no,
yeah.
And you like, I'll own up to it. Look, I double legged him, and I was dumb. Kept my head on the outside, and he absolutely clean tapped me.
Thanks, babe.
Golf clap.
Yeah. That's first time, man.
Yeah.
First time. It's crazy.
Yeah. Now I know.
And now
the rules are?
Now did he rip my head off after?
That's not true.
Yeah.
No. I kept my boy in good shape for this weekend, dude.
No. It was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that was that guillotine, man.
Yeah, that's
becoming more and more.
That's your bread and butter. It's like I don't know why that's a natural thing for you. And like, it's hard to really say like why certain things are natural. Like, I think why my things are natural are because of skateboarding. Everything's legs.
Yeah.
So I'm so used to moving.
Leg oriented for sure.
Yeah, and so I'm so used to moving things with my legs because I had to move my fucking fat ass off the earth.
You gotta get up, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, we gotta get up off the hill.
Yeah, that is very true. I guess that does make sense.
Yeah.
Everything is around legs.
Yeah.
You know? And you can tell, too, because it's like, you go to take inside space, and Cody's like, nope, you're going on the ground.
I'm like, check this shit out real quick.
You're like, hey, hold up, watch this.
Hey, lift off.
Wham!
Yeah. No, yeah. It's fun, but it's also like why people don't think more about it. Like, obviously, John Danaher is real famous for saying a quote from Dean Lister, and that was like, why ignore 50% of your body? But I was thinking those, like, along those lines before that became so famous, but I was like, these people, if they get near my head, I'm fucked. Because when I first started, I was fucked. Like, if they got around my arm and they could arm drag me or fucking head and arm choke or, like, anything past my waist, if I couldn't use my legs to keep them off me, I was fucked. So I had to use a lot of, like, guard retention skills or, like, just framework with my shins, and then I started to like implement like shin staples and just like sweeps and just offsetting weight, like counterbalancing them off of their pass or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have to do this because my top half is not as like advanced as it should be to defend against what they're capable of. So I had to use my bottom half. At first, it was a crutch. It wasn't like I was doing it because I was super good. It was like along the lines of you see when people are in MMA and they just double push their legs off to stand up.
Yeah. Like
they'll put their legs up to their chest like a fucking baby and then they'll push off so they can come up.
Yeah.
Like wrestle up from a bottom position. That's really all I was really thinking about doing. Like, I'm just going to push them off enough so I can come up.
Yeah. And get out of this position. Yeah.
But then if you really study the game and like learn ways to implement that into yours, it becomes part of your game. And then you learn new techniques or like new tips and tricks, little things, movements, angles, timing. It's like everything in jiu-jitsu is angles and timing, really.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, same with MMA, really, but I don't do MMA. I do jiu-jitsu. So that's why it's so prevalent. It's like I had to learn, like, use my legs like another set of arms.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very important. And that's one thing I'm still trying to like grasp is the importance of that. And I feel like with where I'm training at, Kazushi Club, shouts out.
Kazushi Club, Pensacola.
Yeah. But
Derek Obi.
They the leg game is very important, you know? And I think that's not something that I have like done before, I guess. Yeah. So I'm starting to understand the importance of that side of it because rolling with people that do have the experience and the knowledge of that game, you can tell that it's like, oh, don't do that. You know, like don't step there, you know, because it's like all over.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, some people go their entire jiu-jitsu career or journey and they don't learn like important things like that until it's too late or way too far. Like, I'm not as well-versed in leg locks as I should be at this point in my jiu-jitsu journey.
Yeah.
I should know a lot more than I do. But I'm not in a situation where I'm being taught it a lot.
Right. Yeah.
That's where I, like, envy situations like what you're in. And it's like, ugh.
Yeah, yeah. It's because, and, you know, I do understand the, like...
That's why cross-training is so important.
For sure.
Like, you should, like... all gyms in the local area, or gyms in general, you should be way more open to cross-training than people of the past. Like, I can get what it was like in the back in the day. It was like kind of like a guarded thing, like jiu-jitsu or taekwondo or karate. Like, everybody guarded their martial arts because they thought it was the best and they didn't want any secrets to get out. But now it's like, you need to think about the evolution of the sport. Like, in order for anybody to get better, you have to test it against things that that are unknown. Like, like, God forbid you go your entire journey in whatever the athletic endeavor is, and you're somebody like Steven Seagal. You think you're super fucking good, and maybe there's one thing like Aikido or something that you are really good at, but isn't practical and something that isn't that.
Yeah. If you face any other type of
like if you
or...
come against like somebody that's like a kickboxer, he's gonna knock your fucking legs off.
Yeah, you're done, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that's why it's important to cross train in these other areas or other gyms or other locations, or like it's important to understand different concepts or perspectives. Like we're gonna have several jiu-jitsu people on in the future. We have in the past. And it's like it's important to pick their brains because it's not just like a physical sport. It's a mental sport. It's true. Like playing chess the entire time. Yeah. I think that's why it's so enticing.
I think that, to me... Oh, okay. I was going to say this about the whole leg game thing.
Okay.
I think most of the time, which I do understand this point, is like getting into jiu-jitsu, you're not... A lot of places are not going to teach you that because it is kind of one of those things that can really mess you up if you do it incorrectly.
Also, you can't do it
right
off rip.
Yeah, you have to be. You got to be blue belt, right, or intermediate or whatever in order to use them. But
some competitions, it's even weirder past that.
Right, but I do understand the safety side of that, right? Learning how to control what you're doing and know not to like rip someone's foot off. So I get that, but I do love the fact that it's like, all right, dude, this is full. Everything's open. You can learn whatever you want, type thing. And like, if that's something you want to go over, we're going to be safe about it. But yeah, of course we can go over it. Of course we can learn it, So I do really love that. And that's definitely something that I'm excited about learning more of. And just recently having the opportunity to roll with somebody that is, rolling with people that are so knowledgeable in that kind of stuff. Yeah. Just the understanding like, damn, there's a lot that I've been doing or that I am doing that is not a good look for that kind of stuff.
And I'll tell you right now, that feeling never goes away.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just who you roll against.
Yeah.
Because you might dominate somebody.
Yeah.
And you might have their number. Mm-hmm. But your number is smaller than you think, and somebody else can count that high too. Yeah. And somebody else has that number. Yeah. And
it's going down.
They're going to call that number, and you're going to have to show up, and the truth will be sitting right there with you.
Damn right, dude. Damn right.
Fucking, it would be so dope if one day you get to roll with Sean.
Oh yeah.
What a experience that is,
Dude. Yeah, hopefully that'll happen, Yeah. There's a lot of...
Dude, you're in the cult now, so.
Part of it, baby.
There's no avoiding it now.
TMP.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It's good shit. And I think, this is what I was going to say too. The intricacies and like the constant like chess game type thing is like, I think Derek is so good about like the nerding out on like the technique side of it, right? So he'll like go into like the 12 or 15 steps that you have to get in order to get this one submission or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And like that to me is the stuff that I love to nerd out about too. Is like, okay, what didn't I do that time? Or what step out of those 10 steps did I miss that didn't allow me to finish that? You know what I'm saying? And he's really good about laying all that out in a way that's really easy to understand, And for me, that's the best way to learn is breaking it down like that, but then also getting to feel and see the differences of, using or leaving a step out or, shit like that. Yeah. It's fucking sweet, dude.
Dude, what I tell my students in my class is like, don't be bummed or upset or like down about not learning something the first time. Like, it's okay not to fully understand a move because in my jiu-jitsu journey, I've treated it a lot like if you ever played the old game Gran Turismo or like any racing game, really, like even the NASCAR games or like, I don't think it's so much a Need for Speed, but when you're on a track and it's like a racing game, not like you got to go do missions.
Yeah.
You'll be able to set up like a ghost lap.
Oh, yeah. And watch you pass yourself.
Yeah. Or see where you did better.
Yeah.
And you can compare and try to beat that every time. And you'll see it. And you'll start to shave off millimeters of time. Or like milliseconds, of time.
Distance, not time. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. But like, I tell them, like, don't worry about if something seems too complicated this past, like we can go over it and definitely refine what you're learning, but like don't be like so like if you've forgotten it all completely the next class, that's fine. It is in your memory, you just don't like recall it right this second, but you're gonna come back. You're gonna lap your jiu-jitsu journey and you're gonna come back to a technique that like maybe you learned 2 years ago or a month and a half ago and you're seeing it now. And something about this time, it clicks.
Yeah, you're picking different stuff up.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's the same thing or not.
Like the first time, like in a game, for example, you might only be able to afford like the body of a shitty car. Mm-hmm. But then the next time you can get better wheels.
Yeah.
The next time you can get like a paint job. The next time you can get like an exhaust or something.
Yeah.
You know, like so you can slowly
building out that.
Yeah, you can slowly like improve everything in that technique. And that's why, like, a lot of the pros will do something for so long, and like your front guillotine, like it'll be such a good move, but even within that, you'll refine it over time, and get it even better, even better.
Well, dude, I shit you not, even after the first competition, because I fucked that one up, you know. But
it's fine. There's no fucking up the first.
But
thing.
Right. But after that. Just the opportunities I've had to use it since then, I feel a lot more confident in it now.
Yeah.
Just learning to, you know, like, just being able to do it a couple more times and, you know, really actually working on it, I feel a lot better about it.
Well, I mean, you legit tapped me.
Yeah.
Like, we're training and,
that shit was tight.
It was tight, dude. I mean, obviously, I didn't get out of it.
Yeah, that's very true. I did hear a couple gurgles, which was, I was like, oh.
That wasn't me. You farted, bro.
No, that was definitely you.
You were so excited, gassed up. You were like,
gassed up. Dude, I shit you not. Now, this is kind of bad form, really. But as soon as I tapped him, I like rolled over to Rich and Serena because they were rolling on the other side of the mat, and I like slammed my hand on the mat, and I was like, I just tapped Cody, and Rich was like, good job, buddy. I was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
but whatever, it is fine.
It's fine, man. The training room, you should definitely be taking risks and perfecting your game and like working on things like that. But like, be adventurous. Like, learn what you can learn.
Yeah.
But then also try new things because that's where you personally find your own jiu-jitsu. Like, your game is going to be different than what you're being taught.
For sure.
Like, it's going to be similar, but it'll be uniquely yours. Like, everybody's game is a little different. But yeah, dude, I'm like stoked for you this weekend. This weekend is going to be exciting, dude. Like, you're a free man. You have nothing to lose.
Yep.
Everything's going to be fun. We're going to be in Miami, your favorite place.
Yeah, shout out South Florida. We down there. Yeah, dude, and the same day. So get this, guys. Mm-hmm. So we drive down Friday, right? We're gonna go, you know, set the spot up, get everything ready to rock. And then I compete Saturday in Lakeland. And then that Saturday night, we have UFC 262, which is Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. So we're going to be in either Tampa or St. Pete to watch those fights, which is going to be fucking sweet. And we just pulled up the card, thankfully.
And dude, let's start off early on the card. So you got Greg Hardy starting off against Sergey Spivak. Mm-hmm. That's a heavyweight fight. Spivak's got a pretty good fucking record, dude. I'm not gonna lie. 13-3.
Yep.
That's a heavy hitter there, dude.
Yeah.
Heavyweights are no fucking joke.
Yeah. That's gonna be a cool fight. I'm stoked.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go to the prelim, see if there's anything crazy on that. Jalen Turner, he's called the Tarantula. Yeah. He's beat a few local people.
Didn't he? Yeah. Yeah.
He comes out with a tarantula literally in his hands as he weighs in.
Man, that's too much, you know?
Yeah.
Leave the spiders at home.
But, I mean, look at his opponent. Does he take the same
spider?
Well, he has tarantulas. He owns spiders.
Does he travel with them?
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
You're telling me you can take a tarantula on a plane?
I'm sure in a cage. Or a glass jar. I don't know. Fucking Starbucks cup. I don't know. Bro, look at his opponent's last name.
Fuck out of here.
Say that.
Jamie Malarkey.
Dude. You better be tough with a last name like that, dude.
For real.
All right.
Try and say Nicolay's last name. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh my god, another Nurmagomedov. No.
Nurmagomedov.
Dude, okay, look.
Devontae Smith?
I love the sport, right? But, like, some people have crazy fall-offs, but of course you're going to have fall-offs when you're at the top of the fucking sport. Yeah. Like, Jessica she is on the She's on the early prelim. She's the third fight. She just was fighting for a championship, like, remember that
2 fights ago.
I don't know if it was 2 fights ago, but remember when
2 of her fights ago, probably.
Whenever she was, well, let's see. Okay, nope, not gonna show that. That's fine. Okay,
you're probably just gonna have to look up her actual.
That's fine. I'm not even gonna do that. But
it's cool.
But I mean, she was fighting for a championship against Valentina, I think it was, with Stipe fighting for a championship on the same card. Remember? I think she was like the co-main event. And now Shevchenko is on like a crazy streak. I mean, she's won. I don't think she's ever lost a flyweight fight. She holds the title. Fucking
2 years ago today, Valentina Shevchenko knocked Jessica out. That was June 8th, 20. So she fought in 2019. June 8th of 2019, she fought Valentina.
And what UFC was that?
238.
And we're on 272.
They were the co-main event.
We're on 272 right now, I think. Right?
Yes, 272.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And now she's on the early prelim card for this next fight.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy. But, like, back to the main card. So, you got Kevin Holland versus Alex Oliveira, which is, you know, this Brazilian cowboy.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Cowboy, the other cowboy or whatever. Gotcha. And then you got, I mean, that's going to be a crazy fight in itself. Like, Kevin Holland's been, like, training with AKA. I mean, he's been cross-training with a lot of gyms lately, but he's working on his wrestling. I don't think he'll need much of that
Alex
in this
has
fight.
been in the UFC for a long time. Cowboy has been in for a long time.
Yeah, I don't even know how many fights, but it's got to be well over 10.
Yeah.
Like,
he's an older dude, from what I remember, correct?
I mean, his face is something.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if you've been in the sport long enough to have 2 no contests,
you've been around for a while.
Yeah, you've had more than 2 fights, I'll tell you that.
Well,
and then the co-main event is Bryce Mitchell, which is the only UFC fighter in history to have camo fight shorts in the fight kit. So I don't know if they're going to do that with the Venom gear, but
they should.
He had
the camo with the orange Reebok symbol, right?
I don't know if it was orange. It might have been red, but yeah. But they did like a special one-off kit for him.
Yeah.
I want those so bad.
I know.
I don't know if they ever made it public, but I would have definitely scooped up a pair. They're fucking sick as shit, but he's fighting Edson Barbosa, and like, what a fucking fight, dude.
That's going to be a sick fight.
Who kicks harder than Edson? I mean, maybe Aldo, but like, Aldo's way lighter. Well, no, I guess, Aldo's not even that much lighter now. Like, Edson's fighting at featherweight. Like, fuck, dude, he was huge at lightweight, dude, and now he's a featherweight. Like, people do fucking crazy shit to get just the smallest advantage or what they feel like might be an advantage in a sport. Like, you'll gain a lot of weight to be like a lineman, but, I mean, you're obviously going to be slower, but the bigger you are, the more weight you push.
The more weight you have, yeah.
It just is literally a fact.
Yeah.
But then it's like in fighting, the lighter, you just try to get as light as you possibly can.
Yeah. So you can go, you know.
Yeah.
So you can be. Yeah, and that's one thing I think about too is like these guys weigh in at, you know, 145 or 135, all this crazy shit. And then they walk into the ring at like 160 pounds. You know?
Yeah, like fucking when Connor used to fight at featherweight, he would weigh in at 145. And then he would come in at like 165. 168.
That's
when he fought
insane.
fucking Nate Diaz at 170 welterweight, he weighed 168, but
that's like
just his walking weight. Yeah, like I think in his off time now he's weighed somewhere around 190.
Yeah, he's like 200. Like, yeah, he's like
he my weight, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's thick.
Yeah, and he's
have you seen the pictures of him where it don't even look like him?
Yeah, he looks like some sort of like mafia.
Well, He might.
Italian guy.
He might have some ties over there.
Yeah. Well, moving on from that. Well, look, let's just make our calls now.
All right.
So I'm gonna go with Sergey.
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 Yeah, I said Sergey. Whatever. Sergey.
Sturgy.
He's
Sturgy Spivak.
Sturgy Spivak. I got Sturgy. I got fucking. I'm gonna go with Kevin Holland because man's got hands and he's got weird angles.
I thought you were gonna say weird ankles, and I was like, "What?"
No, dude.
Boy got some weird ass ankles.
And then I'm gonna go with Bryce because like Bryce is fresher, you know. Like,
oh yeah, I got
Edson's a little long in the tooth, but Bryce has been around for a minute.
I think recently he's been putting in work too.
He's acclimated now to the level of what
Where
you should anticipate in the UFC, and it's like his competition shows that. Like Edson's gonna push you to a limit that you need to be at to be at the top, and we'll see like where he lands in there. And then you got Battle of the fucking Hafels. Rafael Dos Anjos versus Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Dude, and Fiziev is a fucking madman. He's like one of them. I don't even know if he's Russian or Dagestani or what, but he's one of those overseasers. And they swam here. So you know they're fucking strong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another good point. Are any of these people going to be able to make it to the fights?
Oh, dude, I'm sure they're already over here.
Think so?
No.
That's what I thought.
But they might be. And, dude, in that fight, I got
Rafael Dos Anjos in that picture looks like Machete.
Yeah.
Like, straight up,
No,
dude.
yeah, for sure he does.
That's wild.
But I got Rafael, dude. I got him winning that fight, dude.
Which one?
Which one you got?
I
already made my pick.
I'm going to go Crazy Fiziev.
Crazy Fizz?
Crazy Fizz.
That's wild.
You know Crazy Fizz.
Oh, Fizz top.
That's homie. Crazy Fizz.
Oh, Lil Fizz. Wasn't Lil Fizz from like B2K? Fizz? Look up B2K members. I absolutely am sure there's a dude in B2K called Lil Fizz. B2K, because I think Lil Fizz was on like...
Lil Fizz! Main rapper,
Yeah, he was on fucking Love and Hip Hop, dude. That used to be in my show back in the day.
That's funny.
Dude, and then you got the fucking...
Man, your phone does not want to stay on.
A little longer. Gotta touch it for whatever reason. You got the fucking rivalry of all rivalries, like Colby Covington versus Jorge Masvidal. Like,
yeah.
Now, are you going with your heart? Or are you going with your head?
I'm going head.
So you're going with your betting money. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go with the bank. Okay. Hey. Now, how much would you put on that?
Okay, here's the thing. If I had,
I don't see any betting lines on this. If
I had, I'd put $300 on that.
Word. Yeah, but it's only gonna pay you like stupid low amount of money, right? Because they're so close, probably.
But
man, what a fucking card, dude. We're going to be in Lakeland after you win both your weight and absolute, and we're going to see. We're going to put that 1,000 down on your heart pick.
Not my heart
You wouldn't
pick,
do that?
Bro. Fuck no.
Double down, boy.
Bruh. You see the roo in the front yard? That big gotta get fixed, cuz.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That little baby boo.
That G gonna be Bill's money.
Now, when you get that thing going, is it going to be a Subaru or is it going to be a Subaru? You hear exactly. Subaru.
I don't think I'm allowed to say that, man.
No, it's a noise. I'm not saying you're saying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, man. Yeah, so, no.
Yeah, so, no, I'm not going to do that.
What do you got? What? Who on the main?
Something is telling me something's up.
Like what?
Like I just feel like something's not gonna go according to what everyone thinks it's gonna go. Something.
You mean for the main card, or do you just mean for the UFC?
No, for the main event. Something
or the main
makes
event.
Me feel like that is a pick'em fight, but Something's telling me Jorge, man.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is, but like if we're talking like just straight up fight, like nothing crazy goes down, it's Colby all day, dude. Yeah. That's not who I want
That's
to
the
win.
thing, dude. It's crazy. It's like,
but I feel like Jorge's got that, like, dude, if he puts you on Marble Street, bro, he's gonna fucking close the show. But Colby's got that, like,
I mean, he's literally
nagging pressure. He's not gonna let you go. He's just gonna
also
stay
got,
on you.
like a stainless steel chin now after Kamaru broke his jaw last.
Yeah, but then they went to a decision.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his chin's gotten better.
Oh, I thought you said.
Yeah,
I thought you said he doesn't.
Yeah, no, like his. I mean,
Yeah,
he's got a better
dude,
chin
it's
on
crazy, dude. It's crazy. Anybody can get caught though. Like, fucking. I mean, you've seen Jorge's got knocked out.
Here's the thing,
but like, you don't go this long in the sport and not get touched. Like, it just doesn't happen.
For sure.
What, 50 fights? This will be his 51st fight.
Yeah. No, I mean, and
$500,000.
Here's the thing. Huh?
You know what I mean?
No, say it again.
Here's the thing, is what you said.
You continue. And like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking is like after, let's just say, right, the head's correct.
Mm.
If it goes the way everybody thinks it's going
head,
to.
Body,
head. Body, head. Body, head bangers, volume 1.
Oh.
What happens to Jorge after? Well, who's he fighting next?
He's fighting the UFC next, bro. Gamebred FC. Icon FC.
I know. I mean,
he ain't got to do nothing next, bro. He already doing his next already. He's still got
a contract, though, yeah?
Yeah, but you don't have to fight it out.
I guess.
Like, Brennan Schaub still has fights on his contract.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I just think, I'm just like, what is he going to, who's he fighting? Who's going to, what now? You know?
Honestly, dude, if I was Jorge, say this fight doesn't go according to plan and you do lose it.
Yeah.
Just do exciting fights then. Just do fights that get you up. Do fucking another Nate Diaz or do the Nick Diaz fight after that.
See, I think another Nate Diaz would get.
Yeah, dude. Tell me you wouldn't watch them just every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, shit out of each other.
Dude, I would watch that all the fucking time. Or like, just for the fucking hell of it, Jorge Connor. At welterweight.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That would set the world on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, you think World War III is happening right now?
You think Ukraine's bad?
Oh, boy.
Take a gander at the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I'm going to have to UFC that shit.
UFC that shit.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I get it. But then where does Colby go after that?
I mean, then you're in a fucking limbo because you're stuck behind the greatest in the weight class as of right now.
Pretty damn good period.
And you have pretty much cleared out the division as well.
Yeah, you're in a very awkward position.
The only other catch to that is you got fucking Hamzat lurking. And you got... Hamzat's working with Darren Till right now, but you got, like, people lurking. You got Leon Edwards. I mean, he's fighting for the title next against Usman, but you got people lurking, like...
What do you think happens you put Colby and Hamzat in a cage?
Hamzat.
Think so?
I think so.
Interesting.
The reason I think that is because Hamzat has... He has that Vitor Belfort type game, and the fact that, like, we haven't really seen him go the distance because he hasn't had to, because he's gotten people out of there. And what did Vitor used to do back in the day? He'd get you out of there so fucking quick, you never knew if he could do the long distance. But his type of game isn't built for long distance. Vitor's, he's trying to fucking stun and gun you, like, to death. You're done.
Yeah.
But Hamzat's trying to drill you into the ground. Like, he wants to make you mentally quit.
Pummel.
Yeah, pummel you, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. He is never the nail. Hasn't been once yet.
Stay hammered.
And he is fucking
armed
hammering.
And hammered.
Yeah, dude. That's why I feel like
Hamzat
of course,
the Hammer Shemaev.
There you go. Hamzat the Hammer.
That's not bad.
It should be the Hammer.
Hamzat the Hammer.
Yeah.
With no R. With no R. Hammer.
Dude, listen. I think Hamzat is going to be the future of the sport in that way, because I feel like, how do you pick against somebody that is so
tested? Almost.
Not untested, but unseasoned. Like, he doesn't have the mileage on him that these other fighters have, and he's fucking ripping through people.
Yeah.
And he's doing it in like a a more effective way than like Khabib was doing it. Like Khabib wasn't fighting the top of the pyramid until the very last like 5 fights or so. So like Khabib even ran through some like kind of okay people, but these people weren't as versed in what Khabib was great at. Like we were saying earlier, like you might go against somebody that's really good at what you're bad at.
Yeah.
Like Khabib fought like Michael Johnson and got, if I remember, he got touched really well. Mm-hmm. But he took him down, and then he just started beating the shit out of him. Yeah, Michael Johnson doesn't have good of a ground game as obviously Khabib does. So
exactly,
Colby's ground game is nowhere near what I think Hamzat is. Hamzat is fucking out grappling like Jack Hermanson in these grappling tournaments, and like he's training with Darren Till and piecing these people up. He's piecing up Bellator champions in Thailand, like. He's got the background. People think he's not tested, and maybe he doesn't have the UFC record for it yet, but look at how, if you're in the UFC, you have fucking put in your time, dude.
For sure. Yeah.
And if you're running through people that are legit.
That are also in the UFC. Yeah.
Look at fucking what he did to Jingling, or Jingling, I think is his last name. Yeah, he fucking picked him up like a baby.
Yep.
Carried him over basically to his mom and was like, look, I'm going to spank your baby, and put him out.
In front of your face.
Put him out.
And then had a conversation while he was doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, but if I'm calling the main, I'm going to say my heart says Jorge.
I mean, we all know whose heart goes where.
Who heart goes where?
Our hearts.
I'm braked up.
Braked up on a Thursday. But we all know where our hearts go. But
yeah.
It's hard to,
Look, I think if it's a decision, you know the decision. If it's a knockout, you know the knockout. That's how that kind of fight is right there.
I mean, but that's the thing too, though, man. I feel like the knockout could go both ways.
All right.
That's
true. It is a fight. Anybody can knock anybody out.
It's definitely further on Jorge's side.
Well, then who do you got in this fight? This weekend's fight, or this past weekend that just happened?
Who's G Kim fighting?
Nope, doesn't matter. Talking about that fight there.
I'm gonna go Islam in that fight.
Yeah, I think that's the move. The only thing is, Islam has been knocked out in his second UFC fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that he can't be touched.
Yeah.
So we just gotta, let's see. So he got knocked out by
Adriano Martins.
Yep. And then he just went on a fucking tear.
October 3rd, 2015. That's how long ago that fight was?
Yeah. I mean, and how much do you grow in 7 years in the sport?
Jesus.
I didn't know he was in the UFC for that long.
Fuck no.
I mean, he taking on legit people. Gleason Tebow is like legit as fuck. He's been in the sport for a long time. He cuts. Davi Ramos is like an ADCC world champion. That's on the ground. I mean, he won by decision, but
that means he didn't, get fucked though.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that would have been a fucking banger of a fight. But I still feel like Islam would have won that. I remember when that was booked. Islam versus Javier Dos Anjos. And then he beat Dan Hooker, and then he beat Thiago Moises.
Drew Dober.
I think I did that backwards. Yeah, I did that backwards. But he did Drew Dober. I mean, fucking all these people, dude. Bobby Green is going to be the 2022 version, I think. I do think he has a chance, but I don't think it's as high as everybody thinks. I think they're just, like, excited about him because of what just happened. Like, he pieced up... how do you say his name? Hazrat? Fuck, I'm terrible with that name.
I don't know.
Nasrat.
Flip it sideways. I can't see it. Nasrat Hakparast.
Hakparast?
Yeah.
Hakparast?
Hakparast.
Just say it fast.
Hakparast.
Nasrat Hakparast. It's a lot of the same letters repeated.
February
I don't know.
12th. Yeah,
that's right. No disrespect, though. It's just like what it is. That's the truth.
Damn. 25 days? Less than that?
Yeah, what is it? I think it's like 20. No, it's like 14.
No, it's not.
2 weeks, dude.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's the Saturday. Sorry. I was thinking it was the 5th fight.
He's literally going
Back
2 weeks,
bro.
Where is this fight?
Still got bruises.
Where is the fight at? Do you know where this fight is this week?
I think this is Vegas.
So he didn't leave Vegas. Hey, I'll just stay put.
Oh.
Nah, yeah, that's cool. You ain't gotta get me a plane ticket, bro.
That ain't a good idea.
It's wild, bro.
Yeah, staying in Vegas seems pretty scary.
Yeah, man,
it's crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good fight. Saturday's gonna be last Saturday were good fights. And then this upcoming Saturday are gonna be fucking sweet. So yeah, and then we get to hang out in your favorite place for 2 days.
Yeah, South Miami or Miami fucking whatever.
I'm just stoked to get down there, get to hang out with you down there. You know, like both of us hanging out. Because I know that you're not a huge fan of it by your lonesome, but hopefully with both of us down there, you'll have more of a
that makes one of us, you know?
I think you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll fucking
If not,
see.
I'll make you know?
If you win the absolute, I'll try to enjoy it for us.
Shut up. Don't do that, you know?
It'll be a good ass time, dude. This will be the first competition that you helped set up. So that'll be cool. You'll kind of learn the ins and outs of like the behind the scenes type shit. So that'll be fun, and it'll be a good road trip for the boys.
Yeah, boys. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Should be good.
I love you. I absolutely love doing these things.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Me too, man.
I appreciate everyone we make, man.
Yeah. You ready to rapper?
I'm rapper like a snapper.
That ain't it. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We love you. Yee, yee, yee.